What's up, NBA fans? Dom2K on the mic, and I do have my co-host on this podcast, but being that we recorded a few days ago, I did just want to come here on the beginning and add some things because there were some pretty significant moves. July 4th was this week. We were all going our separate ways towards the end of the week. Knew we were not going to be able to record closer to the weekend when this comes out. Just got back like a day ago, and of course, so much has happened, so I'm not going to cut anything from the old podcast. I'm going to keep everything because seeing what we thought before some of this stuff happened is actually hilarious. But I did want to at least acknowledge, coming on here before the actual podcast itself, that Kawhi Leonard did end up a Clipper, DeMarcus Cousins a Laker. That was pretty predictable. If you go back to barbershop talks I did, if you go back to older podcasts, I had been saying DeMarcus Cousins to the Lakers. That seemed like it made the most sense if he was not going to stay in Golden State. Kawhi to the Clippers, however, that was an extreme shocker. It was a shocker because coming into this whole process, you had no clue that Paul George was lurking in the background. There was just no warning. I woke up one morning, or the morning that he got traded, got the notification that he'd been traded, and the fact that he had no leverage, he had 2 years on his contract, that he just signed the contract last summer, there was absolutely no reason to think that he wasn't going to be in OKC for the foreseeable future. And because of that, because of Jimmy Butler going to the Miami Heat, because of Kevin Durant going to the Nets, I had honestly thought the Clippers struck out. It was getting impossible to rationalize how he would go to the city of Los Angeles and play for the other team when the Lakers had Anthony Davis and LeBron James. I knew there was something missing. So for that reason, the whole time I was just sitting thinking that, hey, this is definitely the Raptors. This is the Lakers and Raptors. That's who I thought it was between. And that was the missing link. Of course, Kawhi Leonard turned out to be a hell of a recruiter. And on that topic, it actually came out that he had reached out to Kevin Durant. Reached out to KD, said that, or expressed his feelings about wanting to play with him, but KD went and did his own thing. So he went down the list to Paul George, and hey, here we are. This duo that we've been talking about forever, because you know they were both drafted by Indiana, but the Pacers went on to trade Kawhi Leonard for George Hill on draft night. So we've been talking about forever, man. Have we really missed out on the opportunity to see these guys play defense on opposite sides of the wings, and now we're gonna get that also in the backcourt with Patrick Beverley. I just can't even wrap my mind around what that's going to be like to play against in 2K. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to the podcast. I would say a good 90% of what we talked about in this podcast is still relevant because this is the free agency episode, and basically the only things that happened after we did this, the only significant things were DeMarcus Cousins to LA and then Kawhi to the Clippers. And if you want more of my thoughts on Kawhi to the Clippers, I did the barbershop talk as soon as he signed there, so you can go check that out on my second channel. And yeah, enjoy the show. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to TheDomCast. This is episode 20, and that is fitting as this is the free agency episode. We are recording on July 2nd, which means Kawhi Leonard at this approximate time, 6:51 Eastern. He is not a Laker yet, but yeah, we're going to get to that. We got Laker fan here, and I've got my other co-host, Rod. Say what's up. E, say what's up.
What's good? What's good? Lakers championship coming up.
Hey, how are y'all doing tonight?
Formal as hell. Yeah, we don't even have to waste any time. I didn't put a questionnaire out this week because obviously there's so much that happened in free agency. I got everything right here, every contract that has been signed. There's like $3 billion worth of contracts sitting right here. We'll go ahead and start with the Lakers. How do you feel about everything? Because Kawhi is stringing y'all right now. It's a second and hella role players have been signed. And so if y'all don't get Kawhi right now, I'm looking like, what's the plan here?
Well, again, Kawhi gonna do his own thing, but if we don't get him, I don't know how we're gonna come. Everybody important name has already been signed, so I don't know how we're gonna get out of this situation. But I'm confident he'll come to Laker Nation. So not even with bias, like your pick, you think he's actually coming? Yeah. Again, he got nothing less to accomplish in Toronto, and Clippers is Clippers. They cool, but. Yeah, because we really need him because, fam, I don't know what we're gonna do with the rest of the roster, and everybody that's good already signed, and you got Cousins out there, but nobody trying to get this guy.
Hey, but that's the thing though. If you're talking about Cousins without the quad injury, he was actually pretty.
Yeah,
he's on a team with this type of role.
I just saw that Woj says nobody got no offer for this guy.
Celtics and Heat, I thought they were
not
going to be
even like
with him.
Mid-level exemption.
Yeah, fam, like this look crazy.
Really?
Bro.
That's what you
said?
said?
Woj said.
Woj said he weren't even looking at him for a mid-level.
I mean, he's not that bad. I'll take him in Boston.
Hey, I don't know why, but that's what they saying.
I think it's the injury history at this point, but like still though, mid-level. Like you be happy if Cousins came to the Lakers,
Absolutely,
right?
You know what I mean?
Yeah, damn, they doing him like that.
That's crazy, man.
They blackballing him because he went to the Warriors last year.
Yeah,
he threw a fit and went to the Warriors.
Man, he was like some games in the finals. He was looking like
And I get that. I guess for me, what I'm looking at with Cousins right now is I'm saying, okay, there's the quad injury on because when he came back from the Achilles, he was looking decent. Like he's trending well. So I'm saying, okay, you give him a full summer, get him into shape.
Yeah.
If I'm a team that like the Lakers right now, that's gonna be looking crazy in a minute. If Kawhi don't come, I'd be happy to have Cousins. And test my luck.
Yeah, we gambling on Kawhi, but Kawhi is taking his precious time, bro. He gonna make a decision where everybody else is unavailable.
Yeah, because if we pop out like on July 4th and we see that he doing a 1-1 deal with Toronto, like the Lakers look crazy as hell. I'll throw this question out to both of y'all. We can get back to Kawhi hypotheticals in a minute, but what do y'all think about this move if he joins Anthony Davis and LeBron in terms of weakness? Because this will be 3 top 5 players in the league. This will be damn near worse than what we just went through with Golden State. So is it a weak move? How y'all feel about it? Actually, without the bias of you being a Laker fan, of course. All right, yeah, go ahead. And you too, Rod. This is for both of y'all.
I mean, we just got done with the Warriors, destroying the parity in the league. So the parity will be destroyed, but like you said, even worse because you can make arguments that obviously LeBron's top 5, Kawhi is top 5. So people don't think AD's top 5 gets given last year, but at his best,
they're all top 5 level guys.
At his best, he's top 5. So then you're looking at. I couldn't even tell you another time that you had that collection of talent, even if you got 2K generics for every other position.
Yeah, never.
All-star game, that's it.
There's never been I'm confident. I can say this off the top of my head. There's never been 3 top 5 players. No, not even just that. You're talking about 3 players that each have been called maybe the best player in the league at one point.
MVP candidate.
Yeah, MVP candidate. That's never happened. The closest I can think is maybe Jerry West, Elgin Baylor, and Will. That's the closest I can get. Right. Other than that, there's never been 3. But so in terms of weakness, because we get you talk about Kevin Durant being a weak move. What do y'all think is this? Do
these rings count?
I mean, in my opinion, all rings count.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and Laker fans says absolutely. No, for me, I don't.
I'm saying, but certain rings.
Some rings are counted more than others.
Exactly. Yeah, they're way more. Like I don't like. Count. Check it out. If this happens, and LeBron James retires with 6 championships, it's like. But
that's
still,
cool and all, but he can't approach Michael Jordan.
We're gonna have to talk about this because we've had LeBron fans for the last this whole decade, 2010s, right? Making all kinds of explaining away these teams. You can explain away Dwayne Wade, explain away Chris Bosh and Kyrie. You can't explain away Anthony Davis and Kawhi Leonard. You can't. I don't want to hear nothing about.
Especially if he. Them 2 might get final MVPs.
Yeah, because LeBron getting up there in age, is probably going to let them run the team more.
Yeah, I don't want to hear no 6th ring with no final MVPs.
I'm not trying to hear shit about Anthony Davis didn't do this before he played with LeBron or Kawhi was like hurt. I don't want to hear none of that.
The funny thing is, Kawhi has been proven.
Yeah, he's proven too. Yeah,
he's now known as the Dynasty Slayer. So. It's not a weak move for him because he's had nothing else to accomplish. He did everything that's, look at his resume. So when him going, it's bad for the league, but it's not a weak move like KD.
Okay.
And plus, in the way how he thinks, is like, hey, I'm just doing it because I want to do it.
Okay, so we got your answer, Rod. Weak move or?
I do have to kind of agree with Eric because KD's was different considering that the Warriors beat him. He blew a 3-1 lead.
Okay, well, no. The question is not obviously nothing. It's gonna be hard to ever match that weakness. It's gonna be hard to ever match that. I'm saying, is this a weak move for Kawhi Leonard to go to the Lakers and destroy parity once again?
I mean,
because that's where this is headed.
I guess I hung him on the weak part. Like, it's not because he don't need them.
Yeah, true, very true. He can stay in Toronto and maybe repeat. Yeah,
still be a contender. It's not a need. He want to be in the sun.
Okay.
Yeah. The weather in Toronto is kind of wild. So.
If I was another fan base, I'd be angry. But I'm a Laker guy, so I'm good. He might go to Clippers. I mean, you never know.
Look, he's not. if Kawhi goes to the Clippers, it's a pride thing, right? Because if you want to be in LA at this point, why would you choose the Clippers over the Lakers? I can't think of one.
I'm saying if he, his competitive nature kicks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There has to be pride and competitive. But I'm basically with y'all as far as that. I let y'all answer. My answer is basically that. Look, Kawhi is now 2-time Defensive Player of the Year, 2-time Finals MVP, 2-time champion. Went to Toronto and on his first try got him a championship.
Plus, he's been an MVP candidate.
That
when he's healthy.
Yeah, moves are. This is a annoying move, definitely. Of course, it's annoying.
Yeah.
But weak is like, I think people see players as weak when they have to go like team up with like Kevin Durant.
Because he's not. You can't really like put him in like the ring chaser category because he's already
got it already. Yeah, he beat the Warriors. Obviously, they weren't healthy, but still,
That'd be crazy if he go to Clippers, win a ring before Lakers.
Yeah, no, that'd be like
jumping a few people.
Hey, yo, he gonna start elevating real quick, like, because of all the lore around that.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I think, in my opinion, every player has the right to do what they want. But like in terms of like how people look at it, I think Kawhi has probably earned the right to just go wherever he wants right now.
Like he's not gonna look different anyway.
Yeah, I agree with that.
I do find it interesting that did Klay sign yet?
Yeah, Klay signed.
Yeah, almost immediately.
Yeah,
I didn't see his name in the first day deal.
It was like kind of late.
He signed the 5 year 190.
It happened.
Yeah. So what you feel about so the dynasty over since they got rid of Iguodala and KD?
Well, yeah. To me, the dynasty with Golden State, you're looking at whenever I refer to the Golden Dynasty, I was talking about a team that is like, always up there. You expect them to win always.
Yeah.
That's over.
That's over. Plus, I don't care how you think about Iguodala. He was the core. He was part of the core.
Oh, yeah. He was part of that. Yeah. Part of Hampton 5 and all that. Yeah, absolutely.
He did, so I think it's officially over.
Yeah, no, Golden State here's the thing. They're still going to be competitive. They still got that core 3.
But, now they don't have no one to guard the other team's best player.
Yeah, my thing is that at this particular moment, there's nothing like glowing and special about them anymore because Klay Thompson, you got to come back from a torn ACL, not going to be back till March. And they got to fill out the rest of the roster right now. Right. Like 2 signings they just made, I know y'all haven't heard about because you've been here. They signed Willie Cauley-Stein. Okay, you saw that. Glenn Robinson, I believe. You see, they starting to look real regular now.
Yeah, a lot of regular players there.
But since we're on the Warriors,
they re-signed Looney?
Yeah, they re-signed him. That's important.
3 year, $15 million.
That's a steal. I would say.
He put his work in.
Yeah. Because so what do y'all think about D'Angelo to the Warriors? That was one that just happened. Like what the?
What happened with that? I don't understand the contract.
I think the one thing it does is that now Curry doesn't have to score 30+ points a game just to be an 8 seed.
Right. Because that's what it was looking like.
It was very entertaining to see.
So it alleviates some of the scoring burden, but. That defensive backcourt is.
I wish I would pick the Warriors in 2K. I'm going at y'all this year. Everyone will be using the Warriors all these years.
Straight blow by.
I'm straight posting that backcourt. I'm taking y'all straight to the post.
So defense wise, I have question marks, and then when Klay does come back, you're gonna have him guarding small forwards, and when he's coming back from a torn ACL. Mm-hmm. And then obviously he traded with Iguodala, so
Klay's 6'7", so he can guard forward.
No, but I'm saying that when he gets back, he's gonna take some time before he can,
And the other issue is now with this small backcourt, normally the play is let Klay Thompson cover for Steph Curry on defense. Yeah, he can't cover for Steph and D'Angelo. Like he got to guard his man because you can't switch. You can't switch that backcourt.
To my understanding, they had to do this just to get something from KD.
Right.
So it's like you can't have KD walk, for nothing. So I think they'll just to compensate.
And this is a
not to cut you off, but I understand he signed a trade but signed a contract. I thought he about to go to Timberwolves, to my understanding.
Yeah, see that's where it caught me off guard because they were talking about like the Suns and Devin Booker and Karl Anthony Towns, and it's like D'Angelo with the Warriors. Then the thing is, because I know you're confused about it, yes, he had to agree to this. He had to
So he agreed before the transaction.
Yeah, he had to because he's a restricted free agent, but the Nets they're signing Kyrie Irving. So for that to happen, they have to renounce him. Right. So they can't just trade him wherever they want. He has to say, I got to agree to this because July 6th when the moratorium is over, then he's technically would be unrestricted at that point. So he had to agree to that. Yeah.
So he's with Warriors. Is he moving again?
Well, that's the thing. Another headline came out that said he's expected to eventually be traded. So I'm like, why did the Warriors do that though? Why did they sign him and then I don't understand the strategic part. I don't know what the strategy is of getting him and maybe trading him later in the season. But
I'm assuming
it's like
the halfway mark.
Like, is he just going to be a rental until Clay gets healthy?
Yeah, and then if that's the case,
sense, I guess.
If that's the case, though, I don't understand why D'Angelo agreed to that. He can go play where he wants this summer. Why would you sign with a team whose intentions is to trade you? I don't get that strategy at all.
Well,
I don't get it.
What would he have done if he didn't agree to it?
He didn't agree to it, then it didn't happen. Because, again, with the Nets...
But if Brooklyn weren't able to sign all three of these guys...
No, he would have just... it would just been that when he was signed somewhere else, Brooklyn wanted to match this deal.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Because they can't, because obviously Kyrie is coming and everything. So this is up to him, so... I don't have a clue what.
Maybe it was a wink somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't have a clue. But since we went ahead and got into Nets territory, what do y'all think of? Because they got a clean sweep. They got Kyrie, KD, and then DJ came with them.
I don't understand DJ. I don't.
You don't. DJ's good.
He is.
Yeah.
He was good last year.
Yeah, and he can shoot free throws. Yeah.
DeAndre was good last year.
He's good.
He was not good last year.
No. I'm saying obviously he didn't play meaningful basketball. He got traded around and stuff. I'm saying in this context, when you put him on a team with like a contending team, which is gonna be when they get Kevin Durant back.
Well, to my understanding, that was the package that they wanted him there.
That's KD,
that's why
friends.
Took less money to get him. A year.
Yeah, he's a friend. Yeah, but DJ's that's a good center to have on a contending team.
I guess.
Now, what confused me?
Jared Allen does.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That's what confused me. They got two people that do the same thing. And they two big men that can't shoot.
But if KD and Kyrie want that, you make it happen. I guess.
So how y'all feel about that move though? Because like the Nets, they snuck under the Knicks and
we gotta give the Nets credit considering how far they came.
Yeah.
Because they were after the Boston fleeced them. They were in no man's land for a while.
And then now
Billy King can come outside now, man.
He's not on that.
Well, I'm saying the fact that he did the first. Come on, so he can show his face out here.
Yeah, because at the end of the decade, after that deal, who would have knew it ends up with you getting KD and Kyrie? Right. That's crazy.
Cause pretty much you upgraded, D'Lo to Kyrie. You still got the same supporting cast, and I heard they picked up some other smaller players like. Was it Prince there now?
Torian Prince, yeah. That, I don't know when that happened. Like I just looked at the picture and he was there.
Yeah, so they looking good next year. They should be a top 5.
Even without KD.
Yeah, because Brooklyn was 6.
They played the Sixers in the first round, so they were like 5 or 6. Yeah, they were 5 or 6. Yeah, 6. They were 6.
Same squad. You got Kyrie and you got DeAndre Jordan. I don't. Why you shouldn't do the same thing this the upcoming season.
Right. Do y'all agree with the Knicks not handing KD the max and that?
Absolutely trash.
Here's the thing about the Knicks is that it's not even about what the fan base is just suffering. Whether or not they believed KD was worth the max or not, they had to at least offer the max so that the fans would be appeased.
Yeah, not even just that. Just like the fact that it was a good gamble for the Knicks. This was a good gamble for them to take that they didn't take. Because y'all remember last week on the podcast, I said that I wouldn't really want to get KD the max. But if I'm the Knicks,
do you think he's saving face for saying that?
Who?
Dolan.
No, I think that makes it worse.
Yeah, because like low key people are like, why you? Yeah, yes, I did see that take. Somebody said, oh, he's just saving face or whatever. But
you didn't get anybody, dog.
Yeah, they got a bunch of hard. They got a bunch of hard nose. No, wait. In their defense, though, they snatched like all the role players. Though, still they got
what?
No, what I'm saying they got Wayne Ellington, Taj Gibson, Julius Randle was a good pickup. Bobby Portis.
That's cool.
It's funny. The reason it's funny is because, of course, we go from KD and Kyrie to like all these guys.
Yes.
But they're not all scrubs, though.
I understand that, but it seemed like nah, man.
They're all expiring deals because they want to be in the free agency play in 2021. That's what this is about. Because Giannis would be a free agent.
It was Kyrie, KD, Zion.
Yeah. No, that's what's funny. That's what's funny. Even though these aren't bad players that have been traded, signed with them.
Compared to the dream,
yeah.
This is a nightmare.
Yeah. This is absolutely a nightmare compared to what was expected. But those are guys that are going to go out there and compete at least this year, though. It's not like if you're a Knicks fan, you crying still.
He's still in the bar right now.
Y'all saw that meme I sent where he like cleaning the glasses, like you see Zion and it's Julius Randle.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That's crazy, bro.
I do feel like though, if you're the Knicks and you haven't been competitive but one time in 20 years, I feel like this was a gamble you had to take. If KD really wanted to come here with Kyrie. What do you have to lose? You haven't been good in 20 years. You've been good one time in 20 years.
Well, honestly, I do believe the Knicks is losing their lure, man.
Yeah.
I think Brooklyn is New York now.
Because this would be like if the Clippers had signed like Kawhi and Anthony Davis.
Knicks are the Clippers now, I think.
Basically, like, and they own, because like this is what they would have been like. Like Brooklyn snuck up under them and like.
That's crazy, bro.
Damn.
When I saw like, you got EP for 2 years, you got Randall, Wayne Ellington.
They're gearing up again for another free agency thing, and they got a lot of.
Who's available? Bill.
Well, right
next
now?
year?
No, he's talking about when they.
No. When they come, these contracts
are
expiring for Giannis in 2021. Also, like Beal,
it's possible because they already gave up.
Man, look, after what we went through this season, I'm done with any Knicks like getting somebody. I'm done with that. Like when we sitting here in 2 years and Giannis is a free agent, I'm not putting him on the Knicks. I'm not, because like I just watched them.
Knicks supposed to get everybody.
That's what I'm saying. Like
2010, B.
Yeah, and they got Stoudemire that year. But I'm like, look, they done fumbled this. Yeah, you won't see me with that.
That's crazy.
Oh God, yeah.
I'm looking at these Woj reporting EP and Randall and Wayne Ellington, some other small people.
It's brutal, but that was actually the point I was making though. Is that those are a ton of role players. Some of them, the Lakers.
Randall's the only one that I can see.
It's going to be their best team in like.
Yeah, a little bit.
Don't they still got like Moutier?
Do they have him still?
Moutier?
I mean, it's all about RJ Barrett now.
They have
that French. I forgot about. I swear to God, freaking Frank.
Nick, I can't say his last name.
I mean, they got a lot going on. Knicks
I forgot RJ Barrett. I swear to God.
And you know what the funny part is about this is that somehow they still gonna get a Christmas Day game. You already know. Yeah. Somehow they gonna be sitting here playing on Christmas with
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, but I'm saying they signed like hella role players. That's what I'm saying. Like somebody like Wayne Ellington is a shooter. Like I
thought Wayne Ellington go to a contending team because you need that. That type of shooting off.
That's what I'm saying. Like the Lakers could have used him. Seth Curry got signed already.
Yeah, Seth got. And they went back. They went to Mavs look good.
Yeah, they do. Yeah. They low key. They came up a little bit actually. The Jazz, they just signed.
The biggest upgrade is I think Jazz and Philly.
We
didn't even get. Go ahead. Yeah, let's talk about Philly. What you about to say?
Crazy dog.
But my thing about Philly is that you have one point guard who's 6'6", and everyone else is 6'9" and above. Yeah, everyone's a forward.
And then he signs Al Horford, as y'all know.
Dog, that defense gonna be crazy, man.
But Al Horford and Joel Embiid in 2019, like that's a mid 2000s front court right there. Though.
That's the basket.
Even though Horford can shoot, but like you don't think about him in like him and Joel in small ball. You know, that's not.
It's not ideal, but.
That interior defense can be crazy.
I've been hard on Al Horford for the years. Yeah, I respect his IQ. Man.
Yeah, he's good.
Is a smart guy.
I'm sad we lost him. Al Horford played good defense.
He's next to Embiid.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Hey, you know what the genius of this move is that they know they got to deal with Giannis for a couple more years. If Giannis don't have a shot, he gonna be driving into Al Horford and Embiid every play in the paint.
To a wall, man.
Ain't no layups in the next game.
But I don't. Okay, can what y'all feel about the Butler Tobias hires? Cause I don't understand why they kept him instead of Butler.
Well, no, Butler just wanted to go.
Yeah.
But why did Butler want to go to Miami though? Like, fam,
hey, we've been to Miami before. Like, you want to be rich and play basketball in Miami? That's what it was.
He have no goals. Like, what is his goal for playing? Like,
I mean,
you leave a contending going to the finals team.
Yeah, I was just talking to Rod about that.
I think he just wants to get paid. He wants to get paid.
They don't let you like Wade, bro.
Obviously, but like nobody gonna love him like Wade. But like
that's crazy. I was so shocked with Butler.
I mean, Miami can at least sell some tickets now, but
yeah, there's that. I thought he wanted to win, so I was thinking, okay, if he was gonna leave Philly, I was saying, okay, Houston probably, but I think Houston was gonna have to make the salary cap work.
I didn't see that.
And then all within like 2 or 3 hours, like Miami popped up. They like, yeah, Jimmy Butler's looking at Miami. Like 3 hours later, Jimmy Butler's on Miami, and that caught me off guard too, because I'm like, who? I can't name they roster right now. Like Hassan Whiteside is gone now too. He in Portland.
All their good players gone.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I don't know what I don't know.
Dragic left. Ain't Josh Richardson.
I mean, they got a rookie right now. He look good in summer league.
Don't even bring that.
Bro, he look good. Man, he had a ratchet yesterday, bro. He was shooting.
Summer league can make.
I know that. I had to throw y'all something.
Lonzo's MVP in summer league.
I had to throw y'all something. Like,
I don't understand Jimmy Butler, Miami. Shit threw me off.
Yeah, I understand it. He doesn't care about winning. Obviously, you can't if you went to Miami.
But he's so competitive on the court.
And he is.
It's strange to me.
He's there, but maybe he's 30. He's getting 30 years old. Maybe he just wanted to play the rest of his career by the beach and
How
like
you
be
that
rich
competitive? But I don't want to win. That's crazy.
Because like, where would you want to live, Miami or Philly?
Philly is a good city, though.
No, but I'm saying Miami or Philly, though. I didn't say it wasn't a good city. I said Miami or Philly.
But I'm saying nobody had Miami Summers, but it's Philly's Philly.
Yeah, it's cool. It's cool. I mean, and I get it. I get that was somebody who was like, they're so goalless. I want a championship. Yeah, he probably would have stayed, but obviously.
I understand you talking about Milwaukee, but Philly is Philly. That's,
Well, the other thing is, do y'all even see Jimmy Butler as that type of player that needs to be caring about a ring that much, though?
Because he's so competitive on the court, he don't like he's slacking off. So you playing pointless games now. Dude.
Yeah,
because I mean, he was the one when he was in Minnesota getting on everybody, and then he ended up getting traded. But so I mean, it doesn't really.
It doesn't
fit
add.
his MO.
Yeah, it doesn't add up at all. Yeah.
Hey, what's the guy? What's the point? Deion Waiters still there?
He been hurt so much. Like I'm pretty sure he's still there though. Yeah.
So Olynyk gone, Richardson gone.
Wait, where did Olynyk go?
We Mavs, did he?
Oh, is that where?
He's
well, I don't know. I don't confirm it, but I know he went somewhere.
They got Myers Leonard, Miami.
Hey, what's the next? What you got?
Myers Leonard, that's a big body, like.
That's the one that went off in the final?
Huh?
In the Portland game?
Yeah, Portland, yeah.
That one like dropped 35
that one that went off.
something?
Yeah, he had like his best game. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Oh man, so
do you have Philly as favorites?
I wouldn't say favorite. I still have to see what happens with Kawhi first. Like if Kawhi,
I think Bucks slipped a little bit. The Bucks.
Yeah, they lost Brogdon and Mirotic.
I was expecting Mirotic to go back to Europe.
He wanted to be happy and be like a star because he can't be a star here, obviously.
I mean, he's a starter caliber player, so there was money out there for him.
Yeah, I guess it's just a thing of happiness. It's his home place, and he can be better there. He can shine in the EuroLeague, and he got hella money too. His contract pretty big with Barcelona.
I heard $3 million is like the most in history of it or something.
Yeah, so like he's good. He just wanted to. He was just searching for personal fulfillment. I get it.
I think Bucks look kind of weaker now.
How did they let Brogdon go? Like I know he's in Indiana now.
It was a sign and trade, wasn't it?
They just couldn't afford him, I guess.
They couldn't match him. I mean, because they gave Middleton his contract,
and they re-signed Brook Lopez. They brought Robin Lopez.
Do not know why.
Yeah, I mean, I guess make Brook happy. Probably that was probably it.
I'll sign, but you got to get my brother.
Because I mean, obviously he don't help that situation on offense. Like him and Giannis on the floor is not really a thing.
I don't know how they lost Brogdon. That's crazy.
Yeah, I guess like you said, the money.
He was like,
I mean, they got to realize their money situation is starting to get kind of out of control.
Because they had to get Middleton hella money.
Because they gave Middleton like $178 million, I believe.
Yeah, because
and then Lopez is getting $58 million, something like that.
Damn. I think they messed up on a Bledsoe contract.
Oh yeah, earlier
this
season.
Then the other odds and ends. So
you know what it is with them though. The reason they locked up Bledsoe like that is because they know Giannis. Like 2 years is not as long as it sounds. That's when Giannis is a free agent. So like if there's somebody good that you have on the team, like Lopez and like Chris Middleton, like you gotta lock them because like if you sitting here in a year and y'all get significantly worse because y'all let people walk, then you will lose Giannis. So like
small market team, so you
gotta keep that. You gotta sign anybody good that come through basically.
Okay, well, y'all feel about the Pacers picking up Brogdon?
I'm not high on the Pacers period just because like Oladipo not gonna be back till January. That's a
January.
I know it's hard. I'm pretty sure like January was the last time I saw.
He got injured last season.
That's a devastating injury he got.
What was the injury?
Torn quad tendon, like right here, like above your knee. Yeah, like that's it hurts explosiveness. Like he was explosive. That's a.
I'm gonna say that was a good pickup though.
It's a good pick. Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. If they can finesse like they did last year without Oladipo, long enough to be competitive. And it's the Eastern Conference still. The East hasn't gotten it hasn't expanded, I don't think, right now. And Kawhi might leave, so then that'll be Toronto. They'll kind of fall off a little bit if that happens.
Yeah, because I remember Miami fell, Charlotte fell. Magic are more or less just
let's talk about Magic. How you feel about your boy getting the max, man?
Yeah, you got Vooch and Magic. Y'all got Al-Farouq, Aminu.
I mean,
I'm making moves.
Minu over there?
Yeah, Minu. Yeah, signed to Minu. Yeah.
I mean, as a Magic fan, I'm flabbergasted that they actually found a way to re-sign Vucevic and Ross because I felt like they're going. I thought Ross was gone, to be honest.
Yeah,
I thought they were going to fumble that.
What name is? Manu? What name?
Al-Farouq Aminu.
And he a power forward center.
Small forward. He could play good
from Portland, right?
Yeah, he play good defense and hit some threes.
The one never get a haircut.
Oh, I don't want to like.
Yeah. Now it's kind of crazy because like at this rate, it looks like Orlando's about to dish out basically the same team that y'all just had. Like it don't look much different.
Folks, baby. Folks.
Oh.
Folks been coming, baby.
I forgot he was on the roster.
Yeah, except somebody said that they still got no idea when he's gonna play. So
what?
I heard he posted on his Snap a footage of him working out, but it was last year.
wait, what did you say?
He posted old footage on his Snapchat from last year. That's the most weirdest. That's the most crazy thing I've ever saw.
Because I forget if it was a GM, but he was saying that he was like, oh, he's in good shape, yada yada yada. But like, we don't care about his shape. Like, what his shot look like?
I don't understand why you post footage from last year. You working out?
Yeah, it looked crazy.
That sound crazy.
The crazier thing is what Rod just said. Like, they don't know when he playing yet again. Like, we going through a whole summer right now. There's no ETA. Like I expected him to be ready like next.
It's not an injury; it's a mental thing, right?
They said they don't know because, like I said, it's not just injury. Like there's some psychological elements.
Right. This rate, Fultz is going to end up like Royce White, where he just couldn't work out and play. He just couldn't get into the league. You remember Royce White with the flot? The boy who's scared of planes. He had anxiety with planes.
Oh,
yeah. So like he just couldn't make his way into the league. Like, fam, if we gotta get another season of like where is Fultz, like he might just not make it into the league. Right. Yeah, because like he hasn't played like.
He's only played like 30 games or something like that.
Yo, how are you a billionaire, right? Successful player, one of the greatest, smart businessman, and be the worst owner ever.
I already knew where this was going.
Yeah. How Rozier get what?
58 million for 3 years, so damn near 20 million a year. No, to make matters worse, what I read was they didn't actually even have the cap space to do that, so they got to compensate Boston to like make that work in the cap. So they got to go out of their way to sign Terry Rozier to a $60 million contract.
See, my thing is that if you look at Charlotte and look at the number of bad contracts that they have,
oh yeah,
it's
they still got Batum, right?
Yeah.
Off that like 100 something.
Yes.
Like
Batum played. Well, I don't watch Charlotte games at all.
It's wild. To add another layer to the ridiculousness of this, they knew they weren't going to give Kemba the Supermax. I agree with that. He's not a Supermax player. But they also knew they weren't going to invest any serious money in him. So why didn't they trade him this season? Instead of it's getting to here where you basically just let him walk.
That is a good point. If you knew you weren't going to pay him, you could have moved him.
Because I thought they were going to pay him at least like close to the max or something. Because but then they got to the table and was like, oh, you thought we was going to give you this? No, this is what we meant. Like, how do y'all let that happen? Y'all let the star point guard walk. Your franchise leading scorer walk with no compensation.
Michael Jordan's an idiot.
But that's the other thing I have to do. Like, who do you blame though? Because like, is that Michael department? He the owner of the team. I get it, but like, you got basketball operations for this, right?
He's active in these conversations.
Yeah, because I'm like, who's making the decisions there?
Because at the end of the day, it's like luxury tax,
like my dude, like a middle schooler playing my league in 2K could have made that read. Like, oh damn,
That's
Kemba.
crazy.
Like Kemba gonna be a free agent. I don't think I'm gonna like actually pay him this summer. Let me get some assets. That's a basic like basketball move, right? Front office move. And
that's crazy, man.
Yeah, and then you go out of your way to pay Terry Rozier.
You let Kemba go and you get like a watered down, weaker version of him.
Yeah, like way watered down. Like Terry Rozier, like he was cool last year. He good.
That's it. That one last year,
It did nothing that happened with this whole Kemba situation made sense.
And they're the same size. Torres smaller guard.
Well, Kimba's like damn near almost like 5'9", isn't he? Like
he's small guy. I met him in person, but I'm sure he's not no much bigger. Rozier. Y'all understand? I don't know what Charlotte doing.
They're in the same more or less height class.
I don't know what Charlotte doing.
That's an official poverty franchise. They might collapse. We might have 29 teams soon.
Yeah, man.
Because like I don't know where they go from here. Like you gotta like hit a lot because a lot of tanking don't work anymore. So like, what's the plan?
I don't see a way out for them right now.
Yeah, if I was working for Charlotte, I'd quit. Like if I was in the front office,
because they have untradeable contracts.
Yeah, like nobody ever taking Batum. Crazy. You gotta pay Batum all his money.
Bismack still getting 17 a year over there.
God, speaking of crazy contracts, Hassan Whiteside getting $27 million this year.
Yeah, that's from 2016.
Whenever, because he was riding that high of when he like broke out.
I think he's an upgrade from Cantor though.
No, but he's not 20.
Well, I'm saying at least I think they improved a little bit.
Cool on defense, blocking shots. He got no offense.
No, but how do you feel about that? How Cantor only had like 6 minutes to decide.
Well, Damian Lillard said like, "Fan, that's not like you. Maybe you were in your last 6 minutes of like the 45 they gave you. That's what they said. Where that stems from is they're basically saying like Portland, they want to make other moves, so like you got to make your decision, like because everything is connected. So like depending on what he does, like that frees up some money. So like I don't think he has 6 minutes. I don't know, but we got Cantor now in Boston, so like he cool people.
Cause Whiteside was nice a couple years ago before he started having his breakdown.
Who?
Whiteside.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's just the game kept evolving. You know, he was very good at blocking shots. Yeah, but like he don't. What is his offensive go-to move?
I don't know, man.
He don't have a hook shot, does he? Like,
yeah, the game changed, and he was just a typical big man that.
Oh, he didn't.
He doesn't have a
time.
Like he was breaking out right as Golden State was breaking out, like 2015, like right.
I'm just saying, step. He got like 10 blocks.
Yeah, I remember that.
He doesn't have a jump shot
at all. He got no offensive moves.
Yeah, I don't watch Miami game. I don't know how he goes.
But Portland, I assume they got him because they're probably thinking that Nurkic, his leg is gonna take a while to heal, so they got to try to fill that up, I guess.
Who else they have over there? Nobody. They ain't pick up.
I mean, they signed Damian Lillard.
Why did they lose?
It's like Portland be the same team every year, man.
They do be the same exact team.
Man.
That's why I'm like, as much respect as I have for Lillard, like what we doing, you know?
Well, I expected him to take that money, though.
I did too. Of course I did. Yeah, he's made it clear, like for him, it's Portland a bust. Like either he gonna win there or
nah.
He's not.
Yeah,
that's crazy. Like they having the same roster over and over.
I mean, he's unique. He cares about more than just basketball. I guess he cares about the community and like relationships, but. I mean, at this rate, he never gonna win because the West just got just all this just changed in the West, and Portland's still gonna roll out like the more or less the same exact unit next year.
So how you feel about the Mavs?
The Mavs, yeah. Who else did they pick up besides Seth Curry? I think you said Olynyk.
They picked up.
I know they locked in Dwight Powell. There was other names.
Oh, I'm tripping. I'm going blank. You don't got them.
I'm tripping too. Yeah, I have them all here.
I picked up.
Seth Curry stuck out to me just because I was like, bro, that's
that's the last one I saw. Was Seth Curry.
That's Lakers material. Dorian Finney-Smith, he was already there. I'm pretty sure.
Oh yeah, I thought it was the big names went there.
Yeah, Jose Barea, they resigned him. I mean, they got Kristaps locked up too. That's a big. Obviously,
he
that's a
big
big
deal. His $158 million.
Yeah, that's basically about it. Yeah,
I could have sworn. Where Harrison Barnes go to? Oh, he went back.
Kings, $90 million.
I thought somebody relevant went to Mavs.
I mean, Kristaps, they didn't have him locked up. They didn't have him locked up. Yeah, that was, we excited for him and Luka next year. That's a big thing.
Oh, okay.
How y'all feel about Boston getting Kemba? Like, where y'all? Because obviously,
I have nothing.
You have nothing.
Nothing. I really have Kyrie.
I think Kemba might do better in the locker room as far as leadership.
The locker room presence.
That's it.
No, check it out. I think first of all, I'm happy that we didn't just get stuck in poverty after Kyrie left because like
I lost Horford too, so I'm looking at it like
But the thing is, the team was garbage last year. That was that team is supposed to win 50 games, more than 50 games, 60 games. They ended up at like 47, 49. That team was garbage last year. It didn't fit. When you got, young guys like Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown, maybe it'll fit better with Kemba. Kemba's not better than Kyrie Irving, but maybe it'll fit better.
The crazy that they play exactly the same way.
Who?
Kemba and Kyrie. I don't.
Not exactly.
Maybe Kemba
not exactly.
Kemba will give more shots.
But you got to realize that in Kemba's situation in Charlotte was that his teammates literally had the inability to hit shots.
Okay. Who you gonna pass to? Frank Kaminsky? Michael Kidd-Gilchrist? What?
Oh, Gilchrist.
Cody Zeller.
I mean, we
Cody
don't.
Zeller,
we don't actually know how good Kemba is yet because, like, we look at the offensive situation he's been working with for his whole career.
Yeah, you're right, man.
You put him around some guys who can actually, like, hit a shot, and also like he might not jam it up as much as Kyrie, because Tatum. I had already said a long time ago I didn't think Tatum and Kyrie was a long term thing. I was watching them play this year, and I'm like, that's not gonna work because they both want to take like tough mid range shots. It's like step backs and stuff. Like that's not gonna work. I don't know. So.
Yeah, you're right. Kemba, he's on a contending team, so his mindset might change.
Yeah, I'm just happy to have something to watch this year because if we was gonna lose everyone and not even get like anything at all, I was like, bro, this.
I feel like Horford hurt it more than Kyrie.
Say what?
I think losing Horford was more.
Because he was like the only cool one on the team last year, and then the defense too. Like Cantor obviously is
I forgot. Yeah, Cantor's there, so he can do some of the offensive things.
Do you think Hayward's gonna play any better?
No.
Damn, no, you just gave up on Hayward like that?
I was never into him.
How you give up on Hayward like that after watching Paul George come back the way he did?
But Paul George wasn't like this when he came right back.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, Paul George also had the beneficiary of being on a garbage team, so he could just take all the shots. So his field goal percentage was garbage when he came back to the Pacers. His field goal percentage was trash.
But it looks like when I see.
Hayward was trying to find his shots on the team with like.
I heard that was the problem.
Yeah,
he kept feeding this man.
Yeah, so I mean, he ain't dead yet. Like, he might have a good. See, if he have,
I heard that rumors from the chemistry that he kept looking out for him, trying to force feed.
Well, yeah, that's what Rozier said. They were treating Kyrie and Hayward differently.
Well, Hayward because he was trying to get his mojo going or something.
Yeah, well, now we don't have to worry about that. Now Horford is gone, Kyrie is gone, and everyone,
I gotta see this. I gotta see Hayward do his thing first because I'm forgetting all his jazz days.
No, he was real good with the Jazz.
I know, but
it's rip.
I don't know. Maybe I don't watch jazz games much. So
You don't remember in 2017? His free agency was a big deal. Yeah. Remember he got announced like 10 minutes before or something like that, and he got mad about that? Like, they announced he was going to Boston, and
I guess, man. He looked so crazy last year.
Yeah, he did. He definitely looked off.
So Jazz the team to beat if Kawhi don't come to the West?
Well, I mean, it still depends on where everything falls. It still depends on where the Lakers. I mean, Jazz are gonna be very strong in the West now.
They look
because you got Ingles and Bojan on opposite sides of the wings. Actually, no, one of them is gonna be coming off the bench now.
Yeah, one of them come off the bench.
Yeah, one of them is gonna be coming off the bench because Mitchell starts to shooting guard. But still, they got Conley now too. Like, the Jazz, they came up.
Rudy there.
Yeah, Rudy.
They're looking nice.
They came up. They
definitely improved.
Yeah, you were just asking like team to beat. Like, again, that's totally contingent on LA, but not even just Kawhi. Like, if Kawhi don't come,
I don't see who's out there that Lakers can get.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I see a void right now. Cause I'm like, I don't know who's left. Like,
I see like Cousins the biggest name.
Only people that haven't been signed is Cousins, Kawhi, and then I think Green said he's gonna wait to see what Kawhi did.
Yeah, y'all might look crazy.
I got a question. If Kawhi signed, do we have money to get somebody else?
Like, people have to take some pay cuts. Yeah, people that be having to start taking pay cuts. Like Iggy, okay, Iguodala's probably gonna be a Laker. That's one thing. Yeah.
I saw Grizzly. He got a buyout.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm scared of. If the Lakers are gonna get Kawhi, I'm scared of them getting Iggy too, and then some shooters. Like, that'll be like, bro, that's y'all gonna mess up with 70 wins. Like, you imagine you beat Kawhi off the dribble, you got to deal with Anthony Davis at the rim. Like, what do you even do that night? I don't know. That's crazy.
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, y'all look kind of stacked. All right, one free agent signing we didn't mention actually was J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick signed with the Pelicans, and they got a nice squad, like high key right now, because they got that huge package that they got from the trade with L.A. to surround Zion with, and then him too. So you were just asking, is that a playoff team now? Because the West is still the West.
Well, I think it could be better than Spurs. I think Pelicans.
Damn. Word.
The Spurs was the 8th seed. I think they were the 8th seed.
They were either 8th or 7th. Okay, but check it out. They were 8th or 7th. That was pretty close to being higher than that. Like, it was one of those situations
I'm saying
where
that's why I say that because of everything's so competitive. So the 8th seed really a 4th seed and vice versa.
So Pelicans better than Spurs right now?
No. I can see them beating out the Spurs.
The thing is, you also have to remember
the Spurs have the same squad, right?
But you also have to remember that there were other teams that didn't make the playoffs that are trying to be relevant, like the Mavericks. See,
Mavericks gonna be there this year probably.
And Sacramento was pretty close last year.
Yeah, they were very close, and they signed some vets.
Let me get my money back on.
Yeah, I'm still stuck on I don't know if I'm ready to just declare the Pelicans better than the Spurs right now either. Like, DeRozan and LaMarcus Aldridge not just trash. Like, they were.
I know that it is.
They would hit
up Carroll. You said?
Yeah, DeMar Carroll. Yeah.
Is he good?
I mean, they got him for bargains.
Yeah, I remember him from his Hawks days when the 60-win Hawks days.
Nobody believed that.
He got a bag off of that.
Hey, he did. Hey. But you're right. Let me not jump the horn. But
yeah, I need to see the Pelicans develop because with young guys, ego is a thing, and they got a bunch of young guys right now.
But I think that's what I got ready to calm everything down.
Yeah, but like on paper, the squad is nice. On 2K, really nice. That's a fucking 2K squad. Like, because Zion is gonna be. Now, I'm not sure what their plan is with Drew Holiday just yet. I don't see him.
I still think they might just move him for more assets.
Yeah, at this point though, like, you gotta retire. What's their lineup right now? They line up right now. If it rolled out today, the lineup would be Zoe, Holiday,
Zion, Ingram.
Yeah, Ingram, Zion, and then who's the center?
The rookie they got.
Oh, they drafted someone else.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's it. Yeah, and then
rookie
and Redick off the bench. Yeah, so it's nice. But the West, like you just said, like it's at least two teams coming for that spot.
Or have Redick have one of the starters, better players come off the bench. I doubt they do that, but
yeah. What do you? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, because mine is a little bit abstract.
Well, I was saying like I didn't see a video yet. So what were your best young core teams right now?
I didn't do that.
You didn't do a video on the best.
Oh no, that was like somebody did that. It wasn't me.
Ago?
Yeah.
Okay, so what you think about it? Who's your best team to look out for.
The best young core right now.
Besides
like,
Pelicans.
Yeah, I can't think of a better one than the Pelicans right now as far as young core. Obviously, the Mavericks fit that bill because like you got Luka. Chris Knicks still qualifies that. Hey man, the Knicks the thing with the Knicks that throw me is like they sound like 3 big dudes, like because
who the third one?
Because it's Randall, Portis, and then Taj Gibson.
Oh, they got Portis too.
Yeah, so like they got like a nice mid 2000s lineup going there.
Crazy, man.
Yeah,
there's not a Dolan and Jordan are the worst owners because I don't know. Who's
Yeah.
So what was your abstract topic you talking about?
My abstract topic. Oh, I was gonna ask y'all. I feel like people forget when the Nuggets were second seed last year that they had Michael Porter Jr. sitting on the back bar. Yeah. And again, with the West being, what do y'all expect from y'all? Familiar with MPJ?
You also
right?
remember that they picked up Bol too. So
hell yeah, Bol too. Because he fell into like what pick was that?
Yeah,
damn.
Second round.
Was it his health or something? Was it his health?
Foot,
yeah, he broke a foot.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. Because like big guy, and
it's crazy because he was the only one in the green room, dog. He was the only one in the green room left. Yeah, like sitting up by himself.
Because coming out of high school, he was like he was projected like top 5.
You know, a big man in their feet, man.
Where did he play last year?
Oregon.
Okay, yeah, no, especially when big men have anything going on in their feet, I understand the caution.
I like him coming off as Jokic's backup though.
Yeah, I mean, look, the Nuggets with him, they got that was a good gamble. With 44th pick, if it works out, it works out. Right. If it doesn't, it don't hurt you. But y'all familiar with Porter Jr.? Y'all
yeah, he was the top out of high school, like one of the top. Like probably was the top.
So his back.
Yeah, it's something about it. He got.
I heard he's fully healthy, working out now. He good, man.
Yeah, no, he's small forward. Correct?
Small forward, big power forward.
See, that's what I'm worried about is because the Nuggets are kind of set as far as they were almost in the conference finals last year with a set 5. So like, he's not about to. But I'm saying though, see that's exactly my point right there. When it's a guy like a high pick that needed to come in and get minutes to develop, now he's gonna be coming off the bench on a contending team. I don't think people thought the Nuggets was going to get,
Well, so
I mean,
that hurts.
But you realize he doesn't have
that hurts guys like that.
He doesn't have leverage.
No. I don't mean emotionally it hurts. I'm saying fam, you're not going to develop into like Michael Porter that way. Is it because who they starting lineup is Gary Harris, Jamal Murray. I know they got Jokic. They paid Millsap his $30 million. I don't know if y'all saw that. Picked up his option. Who am I missing?
Beasley.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, Porter could probably start then.
Yeah, with Beasley.
Yeah. I would start him.
Yeah, pretty quick. A good player, but yeah.
That's pretty crazy with the Nuggets being the second seed last year and almost being in the conference finals, like in the West being more open this year. So it's like there's no worries for them to deal with. That's it'll be nice next year.
It'll be congested in the top half of that Western Conference.
Yeah. Who's at the? We just assume LA.
Okay, Kawhi, we don't know. So,
but LA's there either way.
No, I mean that's still LeBron and AD.
Yeah. I'm confident.
That's the top team.
Top 4, at least.
Top 4.
If LeBron and AD, no matter who surround him, is any less than the top 4 seed, that's a failure. I don't care, fam. You got
that's a good point.
That's LeBron James still. Like, I don't want to see. This is the thing I already see seeping in. People, putting that contingency in that LeBron is 30, whatever. I'm 35. Like, bro, before he had that groin last year, LeBron was still great. Like, LeBron was still LeBron.
Like 28. 27, 7.
I don't want to hear nothing about he's not unless it comes and it's visibly noticeable. Like
all season ain't doing that much damage.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah, who y'all got at the top of y'all West then right now? We can talk about
the top 4 teams. Yeah, I say Lakers, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Jazz. Nuggets because they were second seed last year,
and
that's because I know I'm on the island by myself. I'm gonna say OKC.
Okay, I was waiting for that. I was wondering if OKC was gonna make your cut.
Oh yeah, OKC. I got a soft spot OKC, man.
Yeah, I saw their moves. They got Nerlens Noel back, and then
so no Rockets.
I really thought
no Rockets.
I'm done with them Rockets team.
Damn, you done with the Rockets? Yeah, wait, yeah, because we naming top 4s and you just didn't name Houston now.
I'm good on them.
Explain why you're done with the Rockets.
Because I don't think they're better than the 4 teams I just named.
Did you name the Jazz?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, you named the Jazz.
Yeah, and to my understanding, I really believe the rumors was true.
Chris Paul came out and said
yeah, he went all out this divorce. There's too much going on.
No, I'm saying Chris Paul came out and said, this is news to me. All that stuff.
I'm saying he did a lot to diffuse those rumors. I believe there was still tension.
Yeah, probably.
You know, the fact that everybody just watch while he just dribble the ball out, you know, it's just, it's not, you know, productive.
Okay, that's the interesting thing though with Houston. This for both of y'all. Like, you know, again, we keep saying it until Kawhi Leonard drops a bomb. West is wide open right now, and so y'all just give it up on Houston finally. Like
the Rockets, did they pick up anybody?
I don't think they signed besides Daniel House. Like, damn, I don't think Houston has made one like because they don't have money. Like,
exactly, what money? They gonna Harden over to do the same thing last year.
They re-signed Austin Rivers. Rivers is dope.
Yeah.
No, Rivers is actually dope.
I'm saying, yeah.
And Daniel House, they signed him for 3 years. That's like the only moves they made. That's crazy. They about to come back with the same team.
Yeah, it is.
The same team that's only lost to the Warriors.
I'm pretty sure team will have now a defense for the step back he like to do. And Chris Paul a year older. I don't see no big difference.
Rod, you done with Houston?
I still think they could be at least a 4th seed.
I can see it. Like, I'm not just done with Houston. Like, you talking about them?
I'm saying with 5th seed. What's wrong with 5th seed?
Because my thing is that you can talk about how Houston might do in the playoffs, but I still think they can win regular season games.
Like, you talking about them having a defense for Harden? Like, what? Like, man, they've been in his face. Like, they tried every conceivable thing this year.
What I'm saying is we have a whole year. I know it's hard, but people can probably come up with better plans now.
In a summer like this really hurts Houston, that signing of Chris Paul a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Because
everybody said that though.
Well, I'm saying though, in this particular summer where we see the NBA landscape change right before our eyes and it's open and they can't do shit about it. All they can do is bring back what they had.
I think it would have hurt their team. They would try to gutter their team for Butler.
And they were trying. Hey, apparently they were about to try it. They were because they were like
everybody besides Chris Paul and Harden.
Well, that's what I was about to say. You know, the formula is 2 or 3 good guys, and then like figure the rest out. You know, big 3. That's the formula. So
I don't think it worked for Rockets like it gonna work for AD.
Yeah, I don't know how. I don't understand Jimmy Butler, Harden, and Chris Paul. I don't know how that was gonna work.
That's a lot of stuff in the locker room,
and not even just the locker room, like on the court.
There's only one ball.
Yeah, like on the court, like I don't really know how that worked either. Like
Harden. If Harden got issue with Chris CP3 get at his neck. Imagine Butler on his neck.
In practice, yeah.
Come on, man.
There'll be a 3-headed dog biting itself.
Butler's gonna be even more interesting in Miami because again, like you said, like that was what confused you is that he got that mentality always. Yeah. But like Miami, like
he'll be in a 10th seed, like, yo, play hard. What y'all doing? Like, I ain't making no playoffs, man.
The man gonna be coming to practice in shades and flip flops and shit. Like, what y'all doing? Let's go.
It's crazy, man. Lottery team, baby. I don't know, man.
Yeah, I'm not
But
really.
My top 4 is that's my top 4. What's your top 4?
Okay, contingency. The Lakers gonna be there. Like I said, LeBron and AD not in the top 4. It's a failure. I don't care.
It's a failure, right?
LeBron, Jazz have to be there. They just made so many good moves. I definitely got the Jazz there.
What Warriors?
Not top 4.
Not so 4.
Wait a minute. But let me finish because the Nuggets are in my top 4. Because again, I added PJ. They were great last year. Jokic is only gonna get better. It's still gonna be hard though, because like. Again, sometimes the West is just separated by a game. Like,
I think the first 2 seeds are gonna be like obvious, but then 3 down. Yeah. I think it's gonna be like the typical. It's 1 or 2 game difference.
Like, I don't think it's unrealistic to see the Warriors in like 5 or 6 seed because they're gonna be missing Klay the whole year. Yeah. So that backcourt of Curry and D'Angelo is what's gonna be kind of carrying them. And now they got regular role players. Got rid of Iggy. That core championship core is gone. So I don't think it's unrealistic that for this season it'll be around like 5 or 6. I don't think that's unrealistic. Right. Oh, what you got, Rod?
It was basically the same with Eric's, except change out OKC with Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah.
I'm saying Paul is healthy now. He's healthy.
Well, see, that's the thing. Him and Westbrook, like, there's always like Knicks by the end of the season. They always got kind of like Knicks.
It's random. It's a torn labrum in his shoulder or something.
Yeah,
he got good.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's open. That's why I said I got my fingers crossed. Actually, I know you're a Laker fan, so you want Kawhi, but
of course.
I'm weird right now. I want Kawhi to, just because of the excitement, I want him to leave, but not to LA. Like
Clippers, I think Clippers were a good spot.
Like, the best thing that could happen to me is I wake up and see he signed with the Clippers, just because I want to see some chaos, but not with the Lakers.
Battle for LA.
Yeah, crazy, exactly. Bro. But meanwhile, I don't want to see him because like we're talking about OKC right now and Paul George. And all these teams that have these chances, all that shit is mute if Kawhi goes to LA immediately. All this excitement, think about Westbrook and George. What can they put together and all that? Like,
ain't none of that.
That's immediately mute if Kawhi goes there. So, I think
that's crazy, bro.
I think someone might have kept that. So that would be the best big 3 ever, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We gotta see how they play, but yeah.
But I mean, on paper, like we said earlier, at their best, you all have an argument for top 5.
Because I put that on Twitter, and then people were bringing a couple people brought Jordan, Pippen, and Rodman to me, but I was
I'm saying they gotta display this.
Oh, they gotta get on the floor, absolutely. But I'm saying it's most talented.
For talent, of course. Not
absolutely, yeah. Speaking of that, because this is what I was told. Was Pippen top 5?
Top 5 in what?
Top 5 player. Not all time, yeah, in the league, yeah. Top 5?
I don't believe he was.
Yeah, I didn't think it was either.
Nah, because again, Barkley, Malone, you had players that was like
Ewing.
Yeah, he was never better than Ewing.
Yeah, you had okay. So I didn't think he was top 5. Okay.
And plus, the fact that he's under Jordan, he gonna look even smaller.
Right.
Yeah, he was never top 5 in the league.
Okay, I didn't believe so because I was like, when I was comparing this big 3, I'm like, yo, Pippen.
No.
Like LeBron, AD, and Kawhi. I think that's a different.
Yeah, the 90s. I'm pretty sure like a lot of people had MVP caliber players on the team.
Right.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, but I mean, like I said, if this does happen, because at this point, I think we kind of expect it to. Like, bro, I don't think we asked you like, what did you expect with Kawhi like to happen? Like, what do you think is actually gonna happen with him? I know we asked Eric.
I mean, at this point, I really think it's probably going to end up being Lakers. But a week or two ago, I thought it was a good chance of being. It was either between. I thought it was either Clippers or back in Toronto. I just didn't feel.
I just think it's LA regardless.
I just didn't feel like he was gonna try and play with LeBron like that.
Yeah,
a week or two ago.
I think the fit will be fine between that big 3 because with LeBron, especially after the groin injury, he's gonna be looking to chill this year. He's gonna be looking to take a backseat.
I can see LeBron averaging like 10 plus assists with having to do.
Somebody, I don't know, y'all probably watched the segment where they said if this happens, he needs to play like a Magic Johnson role, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because
I think his scoring number going to drop, but his system going to be looking like probably 9, 10, 11 type.
Did y'all think about how this would extend his career too? Because like he can
play with his son legit.
Yeah, legit. Because he could just chill. If Kawhi, he could give Kawhi and AD all that usage.
Right.
Load management for days.
But I do feel like his ego gonna kick in. He don't need his numbers though.
Yeah, well, LeBron is the one guy. He said back when he was in Cleveland, he said if he had to come off the bench to win, he would. So
I don't believe that.
You don't believe that?
I don't believe that. No, man. They just say this stuff, man.
Carmelo would have never said that.
He was honest though.
They told Carmelo the bitch. He was like, "Who, me?" He looked around.
I think all players say, it's LeBron is his PR move is
Yeah.
He's legendary.
Would you be open to Melo coming to LA?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Because Melo gotta go out way better than what he's going out. Like.
Yeah. So because if we go to I hope like if it's gonna happen, just go all the way, right? If y'all get Kawhi, I hope y'all get Melo too, just to get him that ring. Honestly,
I met some kids that really think Carmelo was trash.
That's so stupid.
That's so crazy.
How you think Carmelo was trash?
They think he was trash just forever. I'm like, you don't remember Nuggets, Melo?
It's just because like I mean, post 2015, Carmelo Anthony has if that's all you saw. But like you know what it is too. It's the stat kids and like everyone analyze.
Plus the media is eating his ass up.
Analyze his game. Melo was not trash. They was like, what? Melo's good.
I would love to see Melo on Lakers and he get a ring. He could go out in the sun, drive out to the sunset, bro. Pick up Rose too. Well, he in Detroit. Pick up Rose too, man. If he's available.
Yeah, D-Rose. No, he's in Detroit.
I know, but I'm saying I would have both of them on the Lakers squad to pick up this easy ring.
I find that interesting with Derrick Rose. He didn't even really wait. He just went and grabbed that $17 million.
I really believe he this is mine. I gotta get it for it's hot. So
yeah, true. Yeah, get the money before it dries up because like he not worried about contending, obviously. Cause
get trying to sign his contract before they realize my knees are like plastic.
Yeah. Speaking of that, so yeah, the Orlando signed Vucevic 4 years, $100 million. So I ask again, what was the point of Mo Bamba this summer?
Do not know.
Huh?
I don't know. I don't know how you develop Mo Bamba with.
Yeah, because like y'all just locked Vooch up. So like,
I mean, you asking questions, I don't have answers. I mean, you got to realize that. I don't know what the Magic have been doing in the draft for like the past 6 or 7 years. Mm. So I mean,
well, I think they picked him because he was the best player available at the time.
I mean, but
don't you
pick the fact that the front court was like this?
Aaron Gordon.
There's too many people there.
Yeah, like my mom gonna be traded one day.
I do like Isaac though.
Yeah, no, Isaac. That's y'all best hope for success in the future is Isaac developing into
he got his high potential, but I don't know how you develop Obama.
Yeah, I'm especially now Vuce is going to be there for the remainder.
I guess garbage time.
Because I understand why, because you had to re-sign Vuce because you made the playoffs. If you don't re-sign him,
obviously,
then you're back to the dumpster fire when not even tanking is gonna save you. So I mean,
they had to, I guess. But
I don't know how he develop him.
It seems like Al-Farouq Amino's Magic's like one move this summer, so like y'all gonna have the same exact team next year. So like, I just don't. Like I said, Jonathan Isaac is the plan, I guess. Like,
I mean, I can see them getting a low seed in the playoffs again, but they ain't winning no ring.
They really got it at like a game apart or something from Miami, I believe.
They was on it.
Yeah, but Miami and Charlotte just dropped, so.
Yeah, well, Charlotte was not even a contender.
Hey, yo, how many games Charlotte gonna win this year?
35,
yo,
32.
No, I don't even.
32?
I'm in the 20, bro. We like the 20.
I said Charlotte.
How much to qualify for blood? Like 45? Maybe 30. I give him 30.
Damn,
man.
You giving them 30 games? That's crazy.
I don't see him doing like Sun type numbers.
Yeah.
Who on Charlotte's gonna put up 20?
Unless
20 points.
Unless they get 2018 Rozier, 2018 playoff Rozier, show up the whole year.
Fair, they don't get 20 wins and get like the 15th draft.
That's what I'm saying. Like you can't do that no more to get the draft pick. Like, oh goodness.
I don't know what his Jordan plan is, man.
That's crazy. Well, I'm glad I'm not a Hornets fan, and if any of you are Hornets fans, I sincerely apologize.
I'm so sorry for you guys.
Yeah, that's a poverty franchise. We are basically at an hour. Yeah, we've discussed all the relevant free agents. Let me check my phone to see if we got a Kawhi alert. No, there is
Matter
no.
of fact,
What's up?
I saw like a fake. My core got me on a fake.
Oh yeah,
Lakers.
Yeah. There's plenty of fake news going out there. There's one I saw. My heart actually jumped. Like it had the Bleacher Report thing and everything, and it said, the one I sent y'all to the group. At the end it says, but it was too cold in Toronto.
Yeah. I was like, oh.
All right, skip the beat. So 7:52 approximately. Kawhi Leonard is not a Laker yet. I guess we're not getting news till July 4th, so that's good because this podcast can come out and it'll still be relevant. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up. Y'all go ahead and give y'all outro, and we can get out of here.
You can find me where you find me, man. I'm out. Man.
Hey, y'all take it easy. Be safe out here.
Take it easy. There's really no more free agents left, so I hope you're happy with your team's free agency. Hit the like button, comment, and sub if you enjoyed.
Oh, Mario Hezonja went to Portland.
That's what it was. Hazonia.
Yeah,
okay.
Like league minimum.
You know what's crazy? I watched him when he first got drafted in the summer league. You remember when he dunked on that dude in summer league? Like I thought he was gonna be the real deal. Like that was like
he was the 5th pick, bro.
That's like his career highlight. Yeah, it's the summer league.
Orlando Magic, by the way.
I'm having flashbacks.
Yeah, Rod, you can leave the Magic anytime. Why do you stay? Like, the thing is, I say about like bandwagoning or whatever is like if your team mistreats you for a certain amount of time, like you can go. Like if I'm a Knicks fans, y'all have the license to just leave this summer. Like y'all been bad since y'all had one successful season since 1999. Like
that's crazy.
Or 2 or 3 maybe. That's it. You can leave now.
So,
Rod, I guess we'll do a check every week from now on. So, like you can leave. But anyways, we are out.